Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, thanks for clicking on my video. I have not filmed in a while. I don't even want to say how long, but I'm back. I am going to try to get more consistent with my uploads. Life has just been busy and a lot of changes, a lot of really good changes. And I just feel like I'm getting back to myself and I want to get back to my filming. So, of course, I'm going to start off with a haul because literally that's my favorite thing. And I cannot wait to show y'all what I got because I shopped while I was out of town. I shopped while I was out of the country. So I have some stuff that I didn't even know existed, and I have some stuff that from a store that I never saw. I'm gonna get into it. I'm not gonna talk too much. If you're new, please subscribe, join the family. We're growing. I love interacting with you guys, but I'm not gonna keep you waiting. Let's jump straight into this haul. All right, so first we're gonna start off with this is from a store named Superdrug, and I actually shopped for these products while I was in England, and y'all, I lost my mind. It was a big drugstore, but they had a lot of Rimmel products and stuff I had never seen in the States. I also found some lashes that they do not have in the States, and you can only order them from overseas. So I made 2 trips to this store, and I shopped like I owned no makeup while I was there. You know, you're out of town, you're feeling good. It's a high. The air is different. I don't know what it is, but I have some stuff I want to show you, so I'm going to jump straight in. This, I'm sure I could have gotten here, but again, you're in a new place and you see something and you try it and, oh, I have to have it. This is the L'Oreal Lumi Liquid Blush. This I actually have on my cheeks today, so I didn't even try this before today, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I bought this like a month ago. I always try to wait and show stuff when I haul it and try not to use it until I haul it and show you and then do a first impressions. But this is in the shade Glowy Worth It Medium. And I will do swatches for these, but I put this on. It blended out so easy. You can see that it definitely has a glow to it, but I don't feel like it's that glowy on my cheeks. So I don't know. I love the way it blended out. It was super easy. I used 3 dots on each side and that was enough. So definitely recommend trying this. And like I said, first impression from today, but I really like it. Next, I picked up some mascaras, and I'm going to show these all at one time because, yeah, it's mascara. Like, what can you really do? So, is this Maybelline too? No, this is Rimmel. Okay, so I got 2 products from Maybelline. Y'all know the Sky High mascara went viral when it first came out. I found it in colors. So I got a purple and I got a blue. I actually, which I don't know if you can see it, I have the purple on right now on my bottom lashes. I just thought it would be a cute little pop of color since I didn't do a lot with my eyes today. I don't know if y'all can see it. It actually just kind of looks almost like a dark brown once it dries. It doesn't really look purple, but this blue, this is electric. And I wore this when I was in England, and it literally brought me back to high school because I used to wear blue mascara all the time, so a little bit of nostalgia feels there. I also picked up a Morphe lash primer, and I have not used this one yet. This is also blue, and I don't know if that makes a big difference in how your lashes show because a lot of them are white, but I want to try this on camera so you can see if it makes a difference. I normally don't use a lash primer, but I have been wearing my natural lashes more, so I feel like I want to see if this is going to make that much of a difference. And then I picked up a Rimmel mascara, which I have this one on my top lashes mixed with the purple one. This is the Thrill Seeker Extra Volume Mascara. So I put this one on first, and I was like, okay, you're cute. But I loved what I saw on my lashes when I did my bottom lashes with the purple. So I went in with the purple on top. And I feel like it just kind of helped separate them and make them look a little longer as opposed to just the volume. But I definitely feel like the combination today made my lashes pop and look a lot more defined than they normally do. And y'all know how I am about tubing mascaras. I love those. But this combination, I feel like it doesn't make my lashes look as spidery. And I need to do some research. Y'all comment and let me know if you know, but I feel like I read somewhere that tubing mascara actually dries out your lashes, so they aren't healthy to wear all the time. Let me know if you've heard that in the comments. I picked up a foundation. I'm wearing it today, and this color match is like nothing else I have for when I'm light skinned. This is the Rimmel Lasting Finish up to 35-hour hydration boost. That's all it says. That's the name of it. That's a long name, but this does have SPF in it. Hyaluronic acid. It's SPF 20, and to say this is supposed to be hydrating, I feel like it dries down so matte. I didn't put any other powder on my face like this area, and this just feels so comfortable. It has really good coverage. I have to do some research to see if you can find this in the States or at least order it, but because I was nervous that you couldn't, I got 2 more bottles because I'm crazy. This is in the shade 500 Toffee, and this is what I'm wearing today. And then these are in the shade 500 Toffee, so got a backup, and 510 Cinnamon for when I get a little bit darker. So leave it to me to find a foundation that could very well become my holy grail, and it's something you can't get in the States. I also picked up 2 concealers from Rimmel. It's the same concealer, but I got different shades. This first one is in the shade, why did I make this so hard? 90 Toffee and 85 Bronze. So today I have on bronze, and then I set it with a yellow powder. I apparently opened 85 Toffee when I was in England and used that. There is not a big difference, but I feel like I can tell, you can tell. There's a difference in the undertone and a difference in the shade. This one on this side is a little bit darker and a little more neutral. I think this one's a little more brightening. So that's why I got both of them, just because I wanted to be able to wear one when I wanted more brightening, one when I wanted something a little more natural. But this also gives amazing coverage. And I remember I loved Rimmel. I feel like I have something in my collection, but it is so old. I loved Rimmel when they sold it more here in the States, but I can't find it anywhere now. Not foundations in the darker shades, not concealers in the darker shades, nothing. So that's kind of why I lost my mind. I picked up a lip product. This is by the brand MCO, which I had never heard of before, so of course I had to try it. This is their lip varnish liquid lipstick, and this one is in the shade Nude Mauve. I will show y'all what this looks like because it looks absolutely nothing like the outer packaging. So you see how pink this is? This is not that. It's a little darker, a little more red. So keep that in mind if you ever see these or decide that you want to order them. What you're going to get in the tube is a little bit darker than what the packaging shows. Like this tone doesn't even look the same. So, I don't know, but I have not, maybe I tried this? I'm not sure, but I think I remember I wanted to try one of these because there was a lady in the store from England that was talking about this was one of her favorites, so FOMO, I had to try it. Now these I could have gotten in the States, which again is why I said I lost my mind, but I had been looking, maybe, kinda. I saw a lip combination online, and it was a black woman who tried it on and was like, you don't need a lip liner, use this combination and your lips are gonna look gorgeous. And I was just like, I need it, but I don't know how hard I tried to look. I am very impulsive, and if I see something in front of me that I like, I'm gonna get it faster than if I'm like shopping for it online. So these are the Maybelline Superstay Matte Inks. I picked up 3 shades because y'all know my struggle looking for a nude and wanting it to not be a pink nude. So I picked up Vixen, which is like this deep, rich chocolate brown. And that is what I lined my lips with today. And the way these are shaped makes it so easy for you to be able to line your lips. Where can I put this? This right here is so dark. Like I put it on and it kind of like went further in, almost like I was filling my lips in. And I was like, oh no, we got to take some of that off so we can put the other color. The color that I went in with, I'm sorry if I didn't say the name of this, I think it's Vixen. Yes. And then this one is Loyalist. I went in with this shade. And it was a lot lighter than I thought it was going to be. So, oh no, did I? No. Oh no, I did not use this one. I was going to, but I felt like it was too much of a contrast with this one. So I went in with this one, and this one is Seductress. Yeah, that's what I did, because that would have been really, really... And even still, like, I had to do a lot of blending. I feel like these are still giving pink. This one not... Yeah, it is. I cannot pick a true nude to save my life, but in my head, I don't know. I feel like it's different from what I have, and then I come and I swatch it, and it looks exactly the same. So those are the shades right there. These two I have on my lips today, and then I put a gloss on top of it because my lips look so dry. Another lip product that I picked out, this was by the brand MUA Makeup Academy. I feel like I used to see this in like CVS or Walgreens, and I might have been in Louisiana when I saw it. I don't see this in stores anymore, but this is their Hydra Juice Peptide Lip Balm in Mocha Muse. I looked at this and I was like, this is giving Ole Henriksen Peptide Balm. Y'all know which one I'm talking about. But this shade with this deep chocolate gorgeousness, I could have put this on my lips today, actually. I was like, I'm going to just pick it up because it was a lot cheaper than the Ole Henriksen ones. I swear, I hope I'm saying that's the right brand. But it was a lot cheaper, and I have one of those, but I wanted this dark shade. So there's that. I also picked up some lip liners. I have to check my stash. I don't know if I have these, but I got two. Maybelline, thank you for finally coming out with a dark enough brown, an actual brown for us. This is the Lifter Liner in the shade Cross the Line. I, of course, is this one closed? I can't open it. I know one of them's open. Yeah, I used it. Of course, I wish this was retractable. It is not, but she's a brown. Like a legit brown. I feel like every time I try to find a brown in the drugstore, it ends up being more red or it's not dark enough. This reminds me of my Huda Beauty lip contour shade. I don't remember the name of it, but the dark one. Rich Cocoa, maybe? It's the dark one. This reminds me of that. So I picked up two of those because I was just excited to find a drugstore shade that I actually felt would match. Another lip liner I picked up. I don't know if I've seen these in the store. This is the NYX Duck Plump Plumping Lip Liner. This one is in the shade Syringe Sienna. And this looks a little light. Let me see. I feel like they had testers and stuff in the store, and I tested it and I felt like, yeah, see, I feel like this one, it's a little lighter. I feel like I could get away with wearing this every day with just like a gloss or something. This feels like I have lined my lips, and putting it with just a regular gloss does not look good to me, but I could do it with this one. So that's why I picked this up. It kind of reminds me, I think Flower Beauty had a plumping lip liner. I think Buxom also has a plumping lip liner. But again, it's NYX, so cheaper and should be easier to find than those other brands. I actually did try this next product when I was in England. This is, oh God, I thought this had a curse word on it. I was like, okay. This is by e.l.f. This is their Fine as Fleck glitter eyeshadow in the shade Pop Off Pink. Oh, I need something to open this. I picked this shade up specifically while we were in England because we were wearing pink and I did not have a pink eyeshadow. And I mean, I have a pink eyeshadow at home. I didn't have one in England. So that's why I needed it. But this is what it looks like. The packaging is cute. And I'll swatch it for y'all real quick. It gives topper vibes. But I just felt like I hadn't tried these. I hadn't seen it. And it's just like a light little wash of color. It's okay. I don't know. I wouldn't buy any more of these, to be honest. And I'm not sure how much I will wear this. But I wore it in England when I needed it. And to address the elephant in the room, while I was in England, I pierced my nose. I've been out of the country twice in the past 2 years. I went to Greece for a competition. We went to England for a competition as well. So in 2024, I won nationals and then qualified for the world team to go to Greece. This year, one of my clients and one of my friends also won her weight class at nationals and finished in the top 6 and got invited to be on the world team to go to England. So I was so proud of her, and there was no way I was not making that trip with her, just because I would never have her compete without me. Like, that's just, it's been like that since day one, and that's our vibe. But also, too, definitely not overseas. So I was excited when she said she wanted me to make the trip with her. Not even a question. We were there for a week, and in Greece I got a tattoo. In England I pierced my nose. Like I said, very impulsive. We're gonna move on. I do have some more stuff that I got from them. I will show y'all the lashes. Oh, they're so gorgeous. But I have a couple other things that I wanted to throw in this haul. I ordered some stuff from Il Maquillage, and I haven't ordered from them in a while. But Instagram gets me, and I need to stop thinking that this stuff is like... It's good, but it's not as good as they make it look on Instagram. So I picked up their Power Up Il Maquillage Skin. Is this the primer? No, this is the eye treatment. So this is the thing that they post, and they're like, oh, look, I put it on and my eye bags are gone, and look how tight my skin looks, and yada, yada, yada. It does not work instantly like that. But I have been using it under my makeup, and I do feel like it helps with my under eyes not looking so dry and also not creasing as much. You just have to let it sit and absorb. But I do like that this actually came, it says inside, high maintenance, looks so good on me, which, okay. And then it comes with this little metal roller ball that you use to apply it. So it's cooling and it helps to depuff. And then here is the product right here. Their stuff is kind of expensive. I don't remember it being that expensive, but yeah, this is what it looks like. So this color does not stay. Like, once you rub it in, your skin color is your skin color. But I like it. I don't know if I will buy it again. I got caught in the hype, and so I've tried it, and I don't know that I feel like it's worth what everybody says it is. Other product I got from them, same thing. This is the Power Redo Anti-Aging Blur and Smooth Wrinkle Filler. If you've seen this on social media, they will literally put it on one side of their face, and all their wrinkles are gone, and their skin looks smooth. It's pretty much like any other pore blurring, skin filling silicone primer, and dimethicone is literally the first ingredient in here. I knew I was going to drop that. It comes with this little spatula, so I don't know why you would use a spatula for this. I just use my nail, but it's giving professional in a jar. That is literally what it looks like. Same texture. So, I mean, it kind of works, but again, they definitely added an additional filter in the ads that they did on Instagram, because it is not that drastic of a change. And the last thing I picked up from them, this is their No Filter Poreless Base Smoothing Primer. Now, I have this one on today. I don't wear it often. Honestly, I don't know why. I think I save stuff like this for like special occasions, but there literally is no reason for that. This is also silicone, dimethicone, fill in your pores. I would not wear this during the summer. I would definitely get something more matte. I love the Patrick Starr Secure the Blur for the summer, or his other mattifying primer, because that one will just literally suck everything in and it's gonna stay. But I felt like this helped my makeup apply easier because of the silicone. Like, everything just smooths out. And as far as like pores and texture, I mean, it did what it said it was going to do, so I'm not mad about it. But again, I feel like you can get primers like this in the drugstore that aren't that expensive. I'm going to try to go through these quick because I feel like I've been talking long and this video is going to be long already. So I picked up nails and lashes also while I was out there. I have never seen these in the store, and I was like, yes, I need these. I have been slightly obsessed with the hand painted nails, and I still refuse to go to the salon to get my nails done. I'm not spending hundreds of dollars, but I actually splurged and spent like $30 on a pair of nails, a set of nails that only had 10 nails in it. So you have to order by your size. I'm still waiting for those to come in. It was from the brand Nail Handy, and I will show you those when they come in. I also picked up 2 OPI nail sets, and I feel like I probably could have got these in the States, but again, just out of town. Ooh, I like these. Throw them in the bag. And they were buy one, get one half off, so that also helped with making me want to do it, making me want to buy them. For the lashes, I bought every single pair in the store, and I do plan on ordering some more when I run out. These are the Eylure London 3/4 inch length. I should have put them on today. I was just being lazy. These are what they look like. Ladies, if you have small eyes, which I do, and you are tired of having to cut your lashes, these are perfect. And they are drama. Like, they add thickness, they add length, and just, I feel like when I try to do this with regular lashes, they don't do what these do. I don't understand. I don't know. It's just the shape of them, everything, easy to apply. I literally put these on in the bathroom at the event and had no issues. So I hate that you can't buy these, and they were only like $4 a box. So I got 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 boxes because I have one in my bathroom. And like I said, if I run out of these, I'm definitely going to buy some more. These are so beautiful on. If I can remember, I'll insert a picture with me wearing them. More lashes that I picked up while I was in the store. These I have not seen, but I don't know how much I actually look for strip lashes anymore. I had been shopping a lot for the clusters. These are also bought by Eylure London, and these are the light and wispies. These are giving cluster look because of the separation in between each little lash, but it's on a band. So it says cluster effect, so that's why it looks like that. But I thought these would be fun to try and easy to put on when I don't feel like dealing with the clusters, but I still want that look because I really do like it. I just still haven't figured out a way to make them last 2 weeks like everybody says they do. I also picked up some individual clusters, and these say they are pre-mapped, so they already tell you like inner to outer how to put them on. And these are by the brand Tati Lashes, and it says the adhesive is included in these. So there are 12s. Yeah, these go from 10 to 14 in the size, but I like that it's pre-mapped, and these should be pretty easy for beginners. I usually just buy the box with all the rows and I pick my sizes I want, but I like the shape of these and I like how wispy they are, and that's what made me pick these up. More clusters. These are also by Eylure. All of their stuff was on sale, so there's that. That's just why. But I like the shape of these, and I feel like these are going to look so much better than the ones that are just shaped because of how these flare out. I hope y'all can see that. I feel like when I try to put it close, it doesn't show as well. But like the shape of these, so grab that. These Tati lash extension looks, I do feel like these literally look like extensions. So I have not, I'm sure I have some like this. I'm not even gonna lie, but again, saw these, it was a different brand, so I wanted to try them. And then I have a few others from Eylure, 137s. I bought 2 packs of these. And then, because at this point, I'm like, okay, what else is there only that because at this point, I was like, what else is there that I can only get in England that I can't find in the States? And I need more than one. This is another salon extension look, number 137, and it's the volume and curl. I got 2 of these, and then I got 2 of the 124s. Now, these are kind of thick, like volume-wise. They're more than what I normally gravitate towards, but I don't know. I like trying different stuff when I do more dramatic looks, so I feel like these could be pretty. I'm not sure I would ever try to wear these by themselves, like with no makeup, but just look at the difference when I was talking about, like, look at how much shorter these are lengthwise, like smaller for the eyes versus how much band this one has. Like, I would have to cut off almost a third of this for it to match. So that's what I meant by it's wasteful. And then one more pair, 124, 124, 114, another salon extension look. But these are the volume and curls, and I bet you, is this the same brand? Yup. Okay, I might like these, I might not. This looks like it's curled a lot more though. I tried these extensions on, and when I tell you curly, I wish y'all could see. These things are so curly, and I felt like they looked crazy on me. I took them off the same day I put them on. This is what I think the strip in the same thing, like super, super curly. Maybe not as much, and I'm hoping not, because I like how this looks on other people. I don't know why, I just feel like I don't like how they look on me, and it's probably just because it's different and I need to get used to it, but yeah, there's that. So that's all of the lashes. Now these nails got me literally at the checkout counter. So this is the Waterfall Cat Eye Elegant Touch London, and it says it's the UK's #1 lash. I'm still on lashes. Nails. This is the ballerina shape, which I don't know. I guess it's different from Coffin. But I saw this color and I was like, yep, I need to have them. And I love trying new nail brands. And then they had some Kiss nails. These are ready to wear glue. Okay, so these you need glue. But y'all know how I am about my olive green and greens. So hadn't seen these, so decided to pick these up. Then they also had some of the press-on nails, and y'all know I love these. This, is this the one I opened? No. So I had 2 boxes of these because I have worn them. But this gorgeous kind of magnetic purple. And then another green set that has some stars and designs. And then another green set, but it's a little different with green and gold and a darker green. So again, y'all know me. I don't even know if these were on sale, and that was the only thing that I kind of got aggravated with myself, because y'all know I'm very big on like get it while it's on sale. I don't think I did that. This was get it because you're on vacation. I also picked up these. I ordered. These are the BT Art Box nails. These were super popular when they first came out, and then they started making press-ons. I just saw this purple and this waterfall, and it kind of reminded me of the hand-painted vibe that I've been into. So had to pick these up. These were on sale during Black Friday, so at least I got these on sale. A couple more lash products. I picked up a lash cleaner because I always talk about my biggest issue with clusters is not being able to clean my lashes, and it ends up looking gross. And that's another reason why I don't try to keep them on longer. And then I also picked up their Underlash 7-Day Bond and Remover. Figured why not get these together since I was buying clusters and I've still had issues with trying to figure out what works best without ordering stuff off of Amazon or these other random brands that could really probably be bad for your eyes. So I wanted to pick something more well known. I probably should have started with this because I was so excited about this. I went to New Jersey to help with a competition, and just my luck, it was like 10 minutes from an outlet mall, like where I go for cosmetics company store. And I went for a cosmetics company store, and then I saw luxury beauty store. So I was like, let me just go see what's in there. Y'all, YSL, Gucci, Prada, all of the big brands that you never get on sale, they were on sale, same discounted prices as if you went to the cosmetics company store. They don't have these in every state, so I know I don't have one in Georgia. The woman told me that there might be one in Texas, but they don't have them everywhere. So I lost my ever-loving mind. I can't wait to show y'all. So I picked up a perfume. This was just, I don't know. I don't know. This is the Valentina Born in Roma Intense. This was not on sale. I'm going to tell y'all prices too. This was not on sale. I went 2 days. As much as I thought it was going to be. But it was still It was $175. I paid $111. So I mean, I guess, yeah, that was on sale. I think it was only 30. Is that 30% off? 10. No, that's more than that. 40%? I have mixed feelings. I like how this smells. I don't know that I feel like it smells any different than anything else I have. And I have the Valentino Voce Viva. I need to smell those two together because I think it's very similar. So I feel like I don't know that I needed to get this one. But of all the Born in Romas, I guess, are the different names of these, I have no idea. I don't know. Because I wasn't checking for these, honestly. It was just, I was in the store. I was happy and feeling good. And I was like, get a perfume since it's that much off. And I picked that one up. But this was the one that I liked the most. There's a yellow one. There was a green one. And I feel like there's one other color. But this was the one that I liked the most. So I grabbed it. Okay, so I had to split these up just to try to get through this faster so I could tell you guys the prices. YSL All Hours Concealer. I bought 2 of these because it was YSL. These were $40 on sale for 12. Yes, I bought 2 of them. I got 2 different shades. I got one in MW9 and then the other in DW1. And I will show you these real quick. Where are my scissors that I just had? So this is the MW9, but then at the bottom of this, it says, yeah, MW9. This is light. This is the light shade, but I am also super light right now, so I felt like it would be okay. She is light though. This will definitely be for supreme brightening. And then the other is darker. And this will be more of like my regular you haven't lost your mind shade. Plus, honestly, you can mix these. But that would be more of an everyday shade for me. Then I picked up this lipstick. I swatched this lipstick on my hand. It was so gorgeous. This was, I wish I could find one of these boxes. Has to have, yes, $48 for a YSL lipstick. I got it for $14.40. Yes, because it was half off and then they had an additional. I'm going to tell y'all right now, when I tell y'all I lost my mind, are these all the same? I got 5 of them. Yeah, I know. And I will probably never be able to use these before they go bad. I may put 1 or 2 in a giveaway just because of how inexpensive they were for how luxe they are. Y'all, I feel like I probably opened one of these already. It's fine. This is what it looks like. It is such a beautiful, deep chocolate shade, but just the way it glides on. It is shade number 11, Brun Kaftan, B-R-U-N Kaftan. I lost my mind. I really did. I swatched it, thought it was beautiful. I'm going to keep this one out since I swatched it. And I was like, I'm coming back for more of these. That shade is just so gorgeous, so neutral, and I love the shine. Next, I picked up a Urban Decay Quickie. This is their concealer. Yes, multi-use concealer. So it kind of reminds me of the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use concealer. And I saw this in the store a long time ago, but I got this for, this one does not have the price on it. It was, I paid $9.90. Was there more off of it? That's how much it was. $9.90 in the shade 770 NN. This, I feel like, could probably be like concealer, but also probably spot cover on my face, which I've been doing a lot lately. I've stopped wearing full makeup to the gym. I just don't care anymore. It's not that crucial, and I will just put a little something under my eyes, put it on a couple dark spots, and go about my business. Next, I picked up the Lancome Tint Idole Ultra Wear Care & Glow Serum Concealer in the shade 405W. I got this one for $16. It was regular 32 and then 16 and then also another $6.40 off. So I think I paid like $10 for it. This is a decent shade. It's still going to be a little light, I think, maybe. It's a little warmer than what I normally like, but yeah, she's a little light as well. They did not have a lot of options in the store, and one of the things that was really hard for me was they did not let you swatch anything. They did not want to waste any of their products, so you could not swatch stuff. So you couldn't even like open it and look at it. They would open it. The second day I went back, the manager was there. She would open stuff for me to look at what the, like you couldn't even open the box to look at the shade. That's how bad it was. So she would open it for me to look at it, and that kind of helped. But again, some of these shades I was just like, I'm gonna have to finagle them. But to be able to try it, I was like, it's worth it. I also picked up a Giorgio Armani highlighter. Y'all, this was $29, regular $58. And then did I get more off? Yes, and then I got another $11.60 off of this. So $58 to $17. Wait. Yeah, it ended up being $17.40. I ain't gonna lie. I just wanted it because it was Giorgio Armani. I picked up some of the blushes for the Sephora sale, and I only got 20% off. I even feel like this is going to be too dark for me. But guess what we're going to do? We're going to make it work because I had to try this. Yeah, this is very... This is not the champagne that I normally like, but I think that is so pretty. And I just had to try it. We have some more YSL stuff. Y'all, they had the Candy Glow lip balms, whatever these are called. Yes, Sheer Color and Care lip balms. I got shade 6B and 3B. Now, I do feel like I got other colors, but they're in my purses or my work bag. I have no idea. So, I'm going to try to see if I can remember the other colors that I got. 6B and 3B. I think these might be the only two of these, but I also got some other variations. But I'm going to show you these. 6B is brown nude. And then 3B is Rosewood Blush. These are so pretty. This packaging. Oh, I don't want to swatch this. I feel like I have this in my purse somewhere. I'll swatch it. But it's just, it's a lip balm. But it has a little bit of color. But y'all know how expensive these are. These are literally, I paid $21.50. For these. I don't know. It's not showing what the regular price is. I feel like this was half off. It had to be. Plus I got, yeah, because it was on sale for $25.80 and then I got another $4.30 off. And then this is Rosewood Blush. One of them, the lady was like, we were just putting out the tester. Okay, yeah, I definitely tried this one on already. This one's a little bit lighter. Those are so hard to see, but I feel like you can kind of tell. But again, they're just lip balms, but they're expensive as hell. And so I was like, if I'm going to try these, and especially with all the hype, I think the Candy Glow were the ones that were really expensive, although it was one shade in particular. I mean, really viral. That's the word I was looking for, not expensive. But yeah, I don't know why these don't have the regular price. I also picked up a Touche Eclat highlighter. I've never had one of these, and the lady was like, I have one in your shade that I think could work for you. This was $40. It was on sale for $12. So yes, I think it was worth it to buy it. This is literally drugstore pricing. And I did, I guess, try this, or I swatched it. I don't know. I'm going to just put it on my hand right now. But y'all have seen these. These are the ones with the click at the top. And when they first came out, everybody was so gung-ho about how great these were. I do feel like this shade is more of a... It's not a corrector. Ooh, a lot came out. It's not a corrector peachy shade, but it's supposed to be like super high coverage and all that. I haven't tried this on my face yet, so I need to do that. If y'all want to see it on camera, let me know. I'll probably do that anyway, just because I want to be able to give you a real-time coverage demonstration of how this is going to work. So that is it right there. That's not, it's thin. It's a thin consistency, but that went on there pretty thick and it's not runny or anything like that. I picked up a YSL powder. This is the All Hours Hyper Finish Matte Hyaluronic Infused Multi-Use Powder. I picked this up in the shade 08 and this was marked down to $32.50. It was $39. I wish that these boxes would have had the price on them because I feel like this was like a $60 powder. But y'all, look at that. Doesn't that look like the purse? So cute. And then this is what the shade looks like. So this actually was perfect for me. And I was like, yeah, I need to have it. And I bought it one day and then I went back and I got another one the second day. So 2 of those. I was too excited to find a foundation from Prada. This is their $70 Prada Reveal Skin Optimizing Foundation. This says it has SPF 17 in it, which is not nearly enough, but it was on sale for $35. And then I'm pretty sure I got it for cheaper than that. No, it was $35. Half off. I was surprised I could find something in my shade because I saw DN, Deep Neutral, and I was like, okay. And then it said 85, and I was like, This, I guess, is this the refill? No, it says refillable. So this is actually the foundation, but you can refill it. And if I would have gotten just the refill by itself, it would have been cheaper. But I was like, girl, if you don't give me that, put a little bit on the back of my hand so you can see the shade. This might be a tad bit too dark for me right now, but look at how pretty that is. And she was actually saying that she felt like a lot of Prada makeup was overhyped for the price, and I was like, well, at this price I don't feel like it's overhyped, so I'm gonna try it. But I definitely can make that shade work right now. Can you even see that? That literally looks like my skin tone. I'm sure it'll dry down a little bit dark, but y'all know I make it work. So, yep, I was definitely glad to have that. And then the last thing, I honestly do not know the difference between the Candy Glows and the Love Shines, but I needed to get all of them. So I picked up Melted Honey, Rosewood Blush, and there are more of these. 201, 202. I don't have 202. Which, I mean, I have it, but it's downstairs in my purse somewhere. And I just, y'all will get the gist. I picked these up because they, again, are so pretty. The other ones were pink. These are in a silver packaging with the pink on the inside. This one has not been used. I'm going to swatch it. This is Melted Honey. I thought this was so pretty. Where am I swatching her? Let's go right here. I feel like you can barely see that. But I feel like these have a tiny little bit more coverage. But again, it's still that lip balm situation. I actually feel like these are more balmy than the other ones. And then Rosewood Blush. Oh, so that's okay. So there's the Candy Glow Rosewood Blush. And then the Love Shine. Ooh. I wonder where I put the other one. Oh, probably on this hand. So, pretty sure this is Rosewood Blush, because this would be nude brown. So I'm going to put this one. It is a different shade. It's a little more pink than this one. Can y'all even see that? I feel like the glare from the shine is kind of messing it up. Hopefully you can, but like I said, this was just, I was so happy to be in that store and find all this stuff. This was more of a splurge than anything, and I'm so happy with all of my purchases. We're going to switch things up a little bit. You guys have seen me do several wig videos, and a lot of those wigs were sent to me. I bought my own. I do buy my own wigs sometimes. And this is from the brand Unice, however you pronounce it. I love their wigs because they are very beginner friendly. This one is, I have a wig from them that is a Yaki straight pre-everything closure, and I love wearing that wig. I will curl it, I will wear it straight, it doesn't matter. This is the same thing. They're 7x5 bye-bye knots lace wig. Hold on. But I got this one because it has highlights in it. And my other one is in the shade 1B. So I decided to pick up another one. This one's a little longer than my other one, I think. But I just want to show y'all real quick. Like, the lace is already pre-cut. It's a little bit lighter, a little bit longer than my other one. This is stuck on my ring. But look at the way this lace looks in the front. The knots are bleached. It is plucked. It is already cut. Like, you don't have to do anything. And that is what I love about these wigs. And I love that it is a closure. So that way I can just put it on. Don't have to worry about the sides coming up. But there's still a lot of lace in the front. So the lace is going to come down to about right here instead of just being this section right here. Gives you more options for your part. Let me take this out so you can see. The knots are bleached. Like, there's nothing. You just throw this on and go. I need to probably do something with her because I can wear her this weekend. I love me a good wig that has really pretty highlights. And this one is ombre and highlights. So, but it's not like overpowering. I feel like this can feel like it looks natural and not too done. The rest of this stuff is the stuff that I got from the cosmetics company store while I was in New Jersey as well. And it was funny because they were like, oh, you're going to get this free gift and this free gift. And it was stuff that I had to check. So I had to check my bag because their bottles were big. A salicylic acid body serum from The Ordinary, and then a toner, glycolic acid exfoliating toner. These were free gifts with my purchase. So I want to start off with a Tom Ford eyeshadow quad because I almost bought two and I was like, Barbara, stop. Because you know you pretty much just collect these. You don't really wear them. But I saw this one and I just could not resist. This is in 48 Peach Glamour. Yeah. Of course those things fall out. They always fall out. And now this don't want to fall out though. I'm trying to show y'all. So this is what it looks like. I love that it had this dark shade here at the bottom. But then all of these shades, do I want to swatch it? I'll swatch it. All of these shades were just so like in your face. And then this is almost like a cream to powder, the darker shade. And I just thought, I swatched them and I was like, you know what? I would wear all of these shades. And they are different enough. And then that is dark. So this is the one I ended up picking just for if I was going to wear it. This one would probably get the most use. This was, I didn't do these in order, of course. $66.50, which is more than I've paid for them in the past. But y'all know I'm a sucker for a neutral palette. So I was just like, okay, you can get one and that's it. I also picked up this Clinique True Highlight Weightless Illuminator. I don't have any highlighters from Clinique, and I saw this shade and thought it was pretty. This I paid $10 for. So, you know, I'm just like, yeah, that again is drugstore pricing. Really is pretty. I like the packaging. I am struggling to open it because I don't want to break a nail. Oh, it might help if you push it, but this is what it looks like. This is my shade, like that champagne. Love that shade of highlighter on me. I think it looks so good. Then I was happy about this Bobbi Brown Pot Rouge for lips and cheek. I love a good monochromatic moment. Put this on your cheeks, put this on your lips, and you are good to go. I've been wearing liquid blush so much, but just the shade of this, look how gorgeous. Like, this is screaming winter. So definitely have to use a light hand going on with your cheeks, but putting this on the lips, that is going to be so pretty. Oh, sorry. This one was $10 as well. Actually, yeah, so they had 6 items for 60 bucks. So all of these were $10 other than the Tom Ford. That is what happened. I picked up a MAC Powder Kiss Liquid Lip Color. I have these in my collection already. This one is in the shade Taken. I don't have this shade. I'm picturing the other one and I can't think of the name of it. But this is a really pretty light nude. And I love the formula of these. They're almost kind of moussey. and they don't really dry down a lot, so your lips don't look super crazy even though they are MAC'd. So I got this for $10. I picked up a MAC Strobe Beam Liquid Blush. I had not seen these, but I don't go to MAC, so I don't know where I would have seen it. This is in the shade Lava Light. This is what it looks like. Oh, that's so pretty. I cannot wait to wear this. It kind of looks like that other blush that I showed y'all earlier from L'Oreal, but this is more of a red instead of a berry. Such a gorgeous shade. And then I got another retro matte lip color. That's the other one that I have. I think I have both of them. This was in Burnt Spice. Is this a peachy nude? Probably. Pinky nude. Put you right here. Can y'all see that? I feel like you can barely see that. It is pink. Who are we kidding? It's pink. But I do love the formula of these as well. I have that one in another shade. And then I picked up this Disco Crush. I think I just got this for a 6 item. This is in Magic Sprinkles. Y'all, look at how pretty this is. And yes, we will swatch her. Can I open it? Yes. Oh, look at how gorgeous that is. So sparkly. Ooh, okay, she's flaky. We'll put her right here. Ooh, that is so sparkly. Definitely special occasion, but this is like a rose gold gorgeousness. And then I also picked up another Clinique highlighter. This was on sale for $13.05. This one is in the shade Golden Celebration Pop. I feel like this is not, is it gold? It is gold, but I feel like it's given more champagne than it is like that super yellow gold that I don't like. But I also thought this was so pretty, and I didn't wipe my finger off. You see that there? It still is gold, but it's not too gold. That eyeshadow is like completely drowning that out. Super pretty gold, not too yellow. Another MAC product I picked up. I do not have a MAC bronzer. That's not to say I don't have any bronzers, but I don't have a MAC one. This is the Skin Finish Sunstruck Matte Bronzer in the shade Richer Golden. I feel like I just get caught up in, like, a lot of times when I find stuff, I don't find my shade. And so when I do, I'm like, yes, I have to have that. I paid $16.20 for this. It's regular $36. And she's deep. Probably too deep. But you know what? You use a light hand, you can make it work. And I like the shade of this because I feel like it can also work as a good contour shade. So you see it deepened up right there. I love when I find deeper products. Sometimes I buy stuff that's too dark for me, but it's just because I'm excited that I actually found something that was dark enough. Plus, occasionally I do my friends' makeup, so I have something for darker complexions. I also picked up a backup of their Turquoise perfume. I have this, and honestly, I have enough that I didn't need to get a backup, but I paid $39 for this big old bottle. This is 3.2 fluid ounces. I'm not mad about it. I love this so much I even bought the lotion in the past. Not recently, but for this price, it made sense to me. And then the last thing I picked up, I got an eyelash curler from MAC. This was $11.25. All of my lash curlers are drugstore, and I never realized how much of a difference it makes to curl your lashes, especially when doing the clusters. So I wanted to invest in a nicer one. This was regular $25. We're going to finish off with nails. I have a few more pairs to show you guys. This is a new brand to my collection. This is Los Angeles. Saw it on Instagram, so I grabbed a couple just to try it. I didn't lose my mind. Well, yeah, I did, because I bought 3 boxes. I bought 3 boxes of the blue just because I've been into blue a lot, and I love that this has that kind of chrome hand painted look to it on top. And then this one just has chrome strips in it. I don't know. Y'all know how I do. If I find something I like and I'm not sure, I will order from the brand again. If you have to pay for shipping, I'm going to order more so I don't have to. It just makes sense. They call that girl math. I also picked up some more nails from VS Salon. The ones I have on today are from that brand. These fit pretty snug, but they give you the option of glue tabs in the pack as well as just regular glue and then the UV Cure glue. So I put these on with the UV Cure glue. Now I will say I don't like their UV Cure glue. It is very liquidy, so when you put it on, it doesn't help you from getting air bubbles. I like the UV glue that's thicker, so when you put it on, it fills in all the gaps in the spaces and then you cure it. So I started using it and then I switched to a different UV Cure glue, and then for somehow I ended up missing like the whole top part of this nail, so it was about to pop off. I used their glue and just put the nozzle down in under my in between my nail and the press on, and that actually worked. But I found these and I thought these would be really cute for like a holiday or just wanting to have like a classic red moment. I was gonna wear them instead of these, but I ended up going with these. Nice little red sparkly French. I bought several pairs of these because these will probably be my meat nails whenever I'm wearing Relentless Orange Fire. These are so gorgeous. I found these cute sparkly pink ones, so decided to try those. These are also really pretty. They're dark, but they're like a purple with the magnetic swirls in them. I had to have these iridescent ones. Can y'all see how pretty that is? So cute. And then I also got like this, what's these, like the velvet finish. This is like a light lilac purple. Absolutely stunning. Last little bit of nails I will finish with. I said that I had been into the hand painted look, so I decided to try some off of Amazon to see how they would compare with the other more expensive ones that I got from Nail Handy. I will say that the other ones are probably going to look better, and that's to be expected, but you can't even see. I'll try to open these, but these, they say hand painted, but they do not look hand painted, and they will probably be really thin and break easy. I still like the design, but these are not hand painted. Now these, I like these, and I feel like this is giving more of that salon effect. This one could too, because it does look like it has that little flower painted on it. They're a little long, so I will have to cut them. These are supposed to look hand painted, but I don't feel like they do. But they're still really pretty and different from the others I have. And these were like $5. And then of course I had to get a green pair because who am I without green? And the last thing I picked up, this is the end of the haul. I feel like I have been talking forever. This is the Lange. I have one of their hair curlers. I've also bought, I feel like I bought something else from them, but this is their glass hair thermal blowout primer. I wanted to try this because I have not relaxed my hair since September. We are in December now. I've never gone that long without a relaxer. I did do a keratin treatment, which helped to make my hair softer. But y'all, this is still a process. I think I'm going to try to go natural, but it's not going to be my texture. It's going to be whatever the keratin treatment makes my hair, because I'm not there yet. I may get there, but it just feels like a lot for that transition. And I have really fine, thick hair. So that's why we're in a ponytail today. But we're going to see how it goes. I will keep y'all updated on my progress with this natural journey that I'm trying to do. Okay, that is it for this haul. Thank you so much for sticking with me to the end. I hope you enjoyed it. I miss you guys so much. Comment and let me know what you want to see. If you stuck with me till the end, comment and tell me what was the brand of the lipstick that I said that I was going to put in the giveaway, and that will be your chance to enter. I will pull the winner and put a post, because I always say I need to announce it and then it ends up being a whole thing. I will put a post for the winner. I will put a little goodie bag together and show you everything you're getting. Like this video, comment what was the brand of the lipstick, and that is YSL, in case you forgot. And of course, you have to be following me. That is it. Thank you for sticking with me to the end, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.